Experiencing water damage in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area? Here are 5 critical first steps to restoration. No delays, no procrastination. It's time to get into action right now. First, eliminate immediate risks. Don't go walking through standing water without waterproof boots, waders, or touch water-affected areas without rubber gloves. Even if water looks clear, it may be contaminated. Dispose of any food that may have been touched by the water, and boil water until it is declared safe. Unless the water intrusion is small and clearly contained, turn off the electrical power to prevent possible electrocution risk. Even if the power is already off, turn off the main breaker, so if power suddenly comes back on, you or anyone else are not exposed to electrical hazards. If you have to leave your home quickly, make sure that upon returning, you first check for structural damage or other hazards before entering the building. And be sure you contact utility companies immediately, because it's likely others in your area have done the same, and you are competing for the time in their schedule to get to you as soon as possible. Secondly, call your insurance company to file a flood damage claim. Again, you are likely competing to get on an adjuster's schedule as quickly as possible. Third, take photographs and videos of the property damage. Document every aspect of the damage when it's at its worst. That's especially important if an insurance adjuster doesn't get to you quickly. Under no circumstances, except for an emergency, should you start water removal or water damage repair before you have clear documentation, preferably digital image and videos that can be easily copied and transmitted. Fourth, secure the damaged property, legally and for maximum insurance assistance. It's critical that you do everything you can to secure your property to prevent any further damage. That can include boarding up windows, covering the roof, or moving materials and belongings above the water level. Again, document with digital photos and videos your efforts to prevent additional flood damage. Fifth, immediately call a professional water removal and water damage cleanup company. You need to get an assessment of the damage and restoration costs as soon as possible. And if water intrusions are widespread in your area, water damage specialists will be very busy. The object is to get on their schedule fast. Of course, you want to get started dealing with the mess right away, but remember that water removal and restoration projects are not good do-it-yourself projects. Often damage is hidden behind walls, under floorboards, and in areas that are easy to overlook. Get a professional assessment and a professional plan on how to most efficiently and cost-effectively deal with your water damage experience. If you live in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area, call the Pittsburgh Water Damage Center Pros at 412-453-4180. It's your most important first step on the path to getting your life back quickly and affordably. Call 412-453-4180 right now.